Okay, it's Thursday afternoon, end of the day session. Reviewing the chart I had put out this morning. Had mentioned the 4 key time zones marked out by the brown highlights here. And then the blue vertical lines were the white over green, green over white, or the white and green alignments inside those more important blocks. The green arrows were from the pH timers, and the red triangles are from the cosmo pivot points. So looking for the prime or the scalp type setups, we had a prime setup because we had a new high here at 1016 at the price level. And we had a short setup there. We had to be careful because we had a pH time right there behind that about 1030 and another nearby price level. So what happened, we traded right down to that area and the market reverted back up. So that ended up being more of a scalp scenario with a small profit. And then we traded up, made a slightly new high, took out that brown price line around 57 area, and then traded up inside that timing window to the key point that I had mentioned in the morning, where we had the blue line A1 A2 green over white at the end of that B1 window, and we also had the cosmo trigger there marked by the red triangle. There were 2 key points today, with that being one of them, and the other was this point here where we had the pH, cosmo, and the blue line near together, about 1340. Anyhow, we get the high a day there at the green line price level. 47.66 was a key price level from a different calculation, so we had a nice price and time confluence there at the high of the day. And also, you always want to be taking pattern into consideration. That came in right at the end of a 5-wave move up. You see your 5-wave pattern up into that time and price level, and that was an extended rally, so it was ready to roll over, and the market gave that whole rally back today. So what happened after that triggered there at the end of that B1 window, market traded down to the next cosmo point right here at 1208. That was a minor reaction up to the blue price line, and then it became a consolidation. It rolled back over. We had a minor 1 bar up reaction into the next pH time, which would have given you another trend short down, which culminated at the lower blue line level around 44.45. Then the market rallied back up into the next zone. We had a little bit of consolidation at the area of that high. That is not a prime setup because it's not a new high or new low. It's a reaction into the downtrend. Nevertheless, it's a good trade setup on the blue line through the end of the window to take that short. Traded down to the blue line, the reaction started, came up into the next timer here at 1420. That blue line, which flipped the market back down. So you could have taken that as a scalp short. The next point here at about 1432, we had the blue line and the cosmo arrow. We did not get a reversal there, traded right through. And then market flipped at the lower level brown support level at 47.39, and then traded back up to the next cosmo pivot, bouncing around at the blue line before turning back down. Reaction at the brown line, came back up, and then made new lows for the day. That came right at near the end of the day session, just before 4 o'clock. I don't look for anything in that area. Anyhow, another good result with key projections, 2 prime trades, one basically for a point or two scratch, the other one a big one off the high a day, off of the end of that window at 11:30.